Hello, fam. I'm back again with another tip. This is a tip to kind of camouflage your under eye darkness and baggage. And what I started doing was using my Rare Beauty blush to do color correcting as opposed to what I was initially using, which was like a palette from MAC to color correct using that orange. So with that being said, I like the fact that with the liquid it goes on light and I can blend it a little more. So of course, because I have dark eyes and I have an orange undertone, I'm using their orange blush, which is the Love by Rare Beauty. And I just take a little bit of that and I blend that in with my beauty blender to kind of camouflage and color correct, if I could stay in the light, that darkness. Now, I have understood that trying to pile on concealer is not the way to go, because the lighter the layers that you use, the better the wear is in your makeup. So if you have darkness, just color correct it first before you go in with a concealer. Also, make sure when you do use a concealer that you use a light layer of it and blend it out. Blend that out. Everything can be worn if you blend. So that gives me a little bit of correction here. And mind you, my lighting I know is not the best in the area that I normally get ready in, which is my bathroom, but just giving you a tip. So you can see that I color corrected. It didn't completely eliminate it, but it did elevate it to the point where when I go in with concealer, which I use the Double Wear Concealer by Estee Lauder Stay in Place, and I use that in a 5W. And my foundation in this Estee is 6W. So what I do is I blend some concealer, and I normally try to do that on my hand, and then I blend my foundation, because the other tip is you don't want your concealer to be as lighter than your foundation. And I might not be saying that correctly, but what I'm trying to say is not too light. You don't want it to be like obvious shading of reverse raccoon eyes is what we normally call that. So again, I kind of mix that and blend that together to get a color. And I use that to go in and conceal my eyes. I have to get better lighting, I know. So the key is for you to still try to maintain your youthful look is to, again, you go in with thin layers and just build as you go, but don't pack it on off the rip. So this is my eye with just color correction. This is my eye with color correction and concealer. Of course, nothing is doing anything for my bags. I'm still working on that. Anybody who has seen me lately knows that I've been using this volume filler with the collagen that I purchased from TikTok, but I'm still it's still under review. I'll just go with that. But anyway, that's my tip for the day, and I hope you enjoy yours.